up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, bro. Before we get going on our video, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications and go follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. If you got a breakdown or a prediction you want me to do, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email. And don't forget we live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and also Sunday mornings with KQKC 9 a.m. Central Time. And if you want to join the TKO debate series, hit my email, or you can hit me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. And please join the channel and become a member for access to exclusive content. But let's go ahead and get it popping, man. We got another fight prediction we bringing y'all. Misael Lopez versus Edward Vazquez. This too is going to be on the Showbox card. It's going to be the co-main event. It's a 10-round, 126-pound fight. Crossroads fight for sure. Misael Lopez plus 180. And then Vazquez is a slight favorite, minus 220. Lopez is 26 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'6", with a 68-inch reach. Fighting out of Mexico, 14 wins, 1 loss with 5 wins by way of knockout. And he himself has been knocked out 1 time. Then you got Vazquez, 27 years old, orthodox fighter, 5'7", out of Fort Worth, Texas. 13 wins, 1 loss, 3 wins by way of knockout. And you could argue that he should be undefeated, because we'll get into this in a minute. But the 1 loss he got, a lot of people felt like he won that fight. For Misael Lopez, look, he's coming off a huge victory over top-ranked, top prospect Orlando Gonzalez. And it was a real good victory for him. He was able to outwork Gonzalez. He just threw more punches and kind of was really able to outwork him in that fight. Gonzalez probably landed the stiffer shots, the more eye-catching shots. He just didn't throw enough, and his mistake was walking to Lopez, trying to counter him without leading enough. And Lopez was able to continue to make sure that he was throwing his jab, using his foot movement and his angles, and then also countering on top of Orlando Gonzalez's work, and being able to kind of have the first say in exchanges and the last say in exchanges. But Lopez is somebody, you hear he's from Mexico, you think brawler. That ain't how he fight. He fights with his hands down. He's a boxer. 5 knockouts in 15 fights. Not a huge puncher, but he can counter punch. He's looking to go into that Philly shell and shoulder roll and try to counter you. But he is open to be hit, because he fights in the style that he doesn't have the best reflexes. And the style that he fights in, you know, working behind your jab, using your feet, lateral movement, looking for counter shots and opportunities like that. He's not extreme. He's not fast. So you can catch him. Like, you can catch him while he's trying to, you know, roll with your shots. He's still there to be hit with your left hook, because he's orthodox, and Vazquez is an orthodox fighter. He's there to be hit. You can sneak that right hand through while he's trying to roll with it, because the reflexes aren't that fast. And he also, against Gonzalez, he got caught on the ropes a lot. And if he gets caught on the ropes a lot against Vazquez, he gonna be in trouble, because I think out at distance, Lopez might be a little bit better boxer, working behind his jab and using his foot movement. But in close, I think Lopez, you know, Vazquez to me is the shorter fighter, gets better leverage, and he got the quicker feet, the choppier feet. And so on the inside, I think he does better body work too. He'll be able to do some work there. For Vazquez, he's good at coming forward. He does square up coming forward sometimes. Did that a lot against Raymond Ford in his 1 loss. Did that a lot against Raymond Ford. Ford was able to counter him sometimes. But Vazquez got a herky-jerky, unorthodox, inside fighting style. And he's very crafty on the inside. Like, you trying to grab him, bro, he making sure his arms free, trying to catch you with uppercuts, hooks on the inside. While he's coming forward, if you just leave a lazy jab out there, he will try to counter you and hop in on you. And although he hops in square, with his head movement and his different angles and how he can make himself a small target, he's able to get away with that in a lot of his fights, man. He's able to get away with that in a lot of his fights. And Raymond Ford, a lot of people felt like Raymond Ford lost that fight, and I do too. Although I picked Raymond Ford to win that fight before the fight, and so our pocketbook for our parlay was very happy that Raymond Ford got that decision. But just as an objective observer and a boxing fan, I thought Vazquez, he got a B-side decision. He was there to be an opponent. He was tougher than they thought he was, and they still ended up giving Raymond Ford the decision. As far as this fight, for me, it's going to come down to, can Misael Lopez outbox Edward Vazquez from the outside? Because the way that he was able to outwork Orlando Gonzalez, I don't think he's going to be able to outwork Vazquez. Both of these fighters going to be hungry. They're going to leave it all out there. And Vazquez already knows what it's like to fight someone and feel like you got the decision and then not, you know what I'm saying, not get it to go your way. So he's going to come in here hungry and he's going to leave nothing to chance. And he's the better inside fighter. He's the craftier guy. And he's going to be the one probably having the last say on the inside. So in those moments where he's trying to work his way in, Lopez, because I think Lopez is going to take the back foot in this fight. Lopez got to be able to outbox him and counter him very consistently coming in. Because if Vazquez is coming in on him, landing shots on the way in, and then is able to get Lopez to the ropes, it's going to be a long night for Lopez. He's going to have a tough time winning rounds because him slapping shots or whatever, he's going to be getting countered on the inside against Vazquez. Vazquez ain't going to just hold him like Gonzalez did. He'll go with you, and when you trying to work on the inside, well, Gonzalez didn't hold him. He just went into a high guard. Vazquez ain't going to do that. You get to trying to fight on the inside with him, he's throwing right back with you. He going to dogfight in there with you. So for me, Lopez, I think, is a good boxer, but I don't think he's as good of a boxer as Raymond Ford. Lopez, I think, has a pretty good jab, but he don't have the jab and he don't have the reflexes of Raymond Ford. So just simply for me, if Vazquez can close the distance on Ford and he was able to get Ford against the ropes, and I saw Gonzalez also get Lopez against the ropes, I find it hard to believe that when Lopez takes the back foot, because I'm pretty sure he's going to take the back foot in this fight, that there won't be moments in these fights where Vazquez is going to have him against the ropes in each round. So I think Vazquez, when you look at how judges score the fight, I think he's going to land some shots on the way in. I think he's going to do the better work on the inside. I don't know how many rounds. I don't know if Lopez can get enough rounds off of Vazquez to get the victory in the fight. I think it'll be a relatively close fight, and that's why the odds are so close. But I think Edward Vazquez will be able to edge 6 or 7 rounds in this fight. 6, 7, maybe even 8 rounds. But I think 6 or 7 is a safe bet for him to be able to get the decision, because Lopez is comfortable moving around the ring and you know what I'm saying, giving you that lateral movement, trying to be a boxer, trying to make sure he go into a little shoulder roll shit and try to counter you and shit. But he's not as good at it as he thinks he is. He's not as fast as he thinks he is. His reflexes aren't what he thinks they are, and that's why he's been knocked out before. That's why even Ford was able to catch him with some clean shots. I mean, not Ford. That's why Orlando Gonzalez was able to catch him with some clean shots. Gonzalez pressured him, but Gonzalez isn't as good of a pressure fighter as Vazquez, in my opinion. I think Gonzalez hits harder. I think Gonzalez might even have better orthodox fundamental boxing skills, but applying pressure, being able to land and do work while you apply pressure, I think Vazquez is better than that at Gonzalez. So in those moments where Gonzalez had close rounds but wasn't able to pull them out, but still kind of made it a close fight, I think Vazquez is going to take that up a notch to where he's going to apply pressure, land more shots, and when he gets Lopez up against the ropes, he's going to be clearly the one winning those exchanges. And so I'm going with Vazquez in this fight. I think he'll win by decision. Both of these fighters don't have a ton of power, so it's a safe bet for the fight to go the distance. They both, and I just believe that the busier fighter that's going to do the better work, that's going to be the one that's the aggressor, is going to be the one to get the decision. I think Vazquez is going to be the aggressive fighter. He's going to be the one that's going to have Lopez's back against the ropes. And so I got him winning the fight by way of decision, about 6 rounds to 4, 7 rounds to 3, something like that. 96, 94 on the scorecards, maybe 97 to 93 on the scorecards. We'll see if your boy right, but that's my pick. Y'all let me know who y'all picking. Comment down below, smash my like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications, and go to Twitter and follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. Appreciate everybody watching this video. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and with that, we out of here. Peace out, y'all.